Hi, this is the follow-up video to last week when my deal of the day was just about to go live. So they've when your deal of the day is about to go live, they give you 24 hours notice. Automated email sends out saying tomorrow is going to be your deal of the day. And I took this screen grab of the title analysis um, just as it was going live. The fact that the price there is 198 means there was at least one sale that happened between it going live and me getting this report to run. So, but there it was, 245 sold at the beginning of the deal of the day. Then I took this screenshot um, immediately afterwards, and there it was 432. So that was the jump. So here we were just below Electrum. Here at this point we are what's that, 69 away from gold. So yeah, that's a nice jump. Yeah, that's the kind of figures that I was hoping to see. Um, you I'd seen sort of three rather poor deals of the day, and I think it's kind of if you try and deal of the day something that is, say, the middle of a series or a book that's dependent on something else, these cut down your potential audience. Whereas most of my things are completely standalone. If you play, you know, of was it old school essentials, then I was potentially appealing to every potential player of old school essentials. So yeah, I was quite pleased with the end result. I had two reviews before, I had three reviews after, and my rating's still five. So yeah, I've got three 5-star reviews, so that's good. The No, there's an interesting thing about the number of sold per day. That this report just literally takes the day it went live, which was May the 9th, 2022, and divides the number of sales by the number of days since then. So here it was claiming 2 per day. Here it's claiming 3.5 per day, which is not the reality. I'm not selling three and a half of these a day. I'm not selling two of them a day. Now, in the email you get after the deal of the day, it says here, during the 24-hour deal of the day, your title sold 190 copies and generated a total of $244 compared to the 30-day average of half a copy a day for an average of 139. So it doesn't sell for 139. It's just if you multiply that up, that's just shy of $3 every 2 days. So yeah, they're using averages based on the last 30 days, and that is a much more accurate figure. So there's a third total analysis report here, and this is I ran this literally like 6 minutes ago, and so here we were, so 245 before, 432 after, and now we're at 440. So I've sold eight in the last 8 days. So that's kind of one a day. And this is one of the nice things, the fact that when you run your deal of the day, if it's a fairly new product, like this one's only like 4 or 5 months old, 4 months old, um, the boost you get from deal of the day can actually bump you up some of the hottest lists and give you a bit more exposure. And it's obviously that's more than the half per day, or four in a week, um, or three in a week that they were predicting. Um, no more reviews. Now this is interesting. Before the deal of the day, there were 14 just sat in shopping baskets where people had never completed. At the end of the deal of the day, there were 45 in shopping baskets. So 31 people added it to their basket, and then didn't check out before the end of the deal. Um, after a week after, that has dropped to 21. Now I haven't sold 21. I've sold 8. So at least, sorry, I haven't sold 24. I've sold, so at least 16 people missed the deadline and then just abandoned the cart. They just deleted it out of the cart because it's no longer discounted, which is interesting, I think. The wish lists didn't change that much. It was 158 beforehand. It went up by 5 in those 24 hours, but it has gone up by a further 19 um, since then. So it looks like people have moved it from their shopping carts to their wish lists, waiting for the next discount. And we've been told that some form of reaching out to people with on their wish lists is coming back. So it'd be quite good to be able to contact these 182 people or a proportion of them and convert some of those. So those are the stats. So it's obviously, it sold 190, and it's continued to sell at slightly higher than the half per day that they were done in the 30 days previous. So even a deal of the day has a bit of a long tail. It continues to sell. You've put it in front of people. Maybe they've never looked at it before. Maybe someone's bought it and shown somebody else or talked about it, and it's prompted further sales. Okay, 8 isn't a huge number, but it's still better than the 3 or 4 that it's supposed to, uh, or as it had been selling. So that's it, really. That's the end of the kind of autopsy. Is it, deal of the day? It's kind of 930 something publisher points. Is it worthwhile? I think it is. This said I made 240 something dollars, but actually I made probably double that because people that bought this, they also bought other things as well. It's the average items bought per order was 6.3, and it's still 6.3. So when people buy these you know, when they picked this up, they also saw my footer and thought, "Oh, I'll have this, this, and this as well." So it certainly boosted sales kind of right across the board. So yeah, it's definitely worthwhile. It's the only thing at the moment I would send publisher points on. I wouldn't spend it on anything else. There's no return from the others. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching.